You think it's just a lack of discipline, but some of the most destructive habits are the ones that feel invisible because they wear the mask of normal. I'm Marcus Voss. I've spent years decoding the traps that quietly fracture your focus, drain your energy and steal your clarity, not with noise, but with silence. Here you won't find hype, only structure, tools that rebuild your mind from the inside out. Because what you're about to see is not about productivity. It's about learning to spot the loops that keep your brain stuck and how to break them without burning out. Your brain isn't broken, it's just running on a system you didn't choose. And the habits draining your clarity, they are not mistakes. They are patterns your brain was trained to repeat. Imagine trying to paint a masterpiece, but every brushstroke is interrupted. A ping, a scroll, a thought you didn't invite. Focus becomes friction, and every day begins with intention, but ends in noise. That's not laziness, that's the cost of a brain constantly forced to shift between 100 unfinished loops. The problem isn't your effort, it's the structure around your effort. This is why you wake up determined but end the day exhausted. Why you bounce between tabs, tasks, apps, and nothing ever feels complete. Why you keep blaming yourself for being distracted when the real issue is your system keeps you fragmented. But that system can be rewired, and the first step is clarity. This internal fog has a hidden source, and understanding it changes everything. You've told yourself you'd change, that this week would be different. And yet, once again, it's 4 p.m. and your to-do list is untouched, replaced by scrolling, switching, and silent frustration. It's not because you're lazy, it's because you're trying to focus in an environment that constantly pulls you apart. You sit down with intention, and within minutes your attention is gone. One tab leads to another. A message appears, a thought interrupts. You say you start at 2, but 2 becomes 2:15, and then guilt kicks in. Your mind races, but your body hesitates, frozen between what you should do and what your system won't let you finish. This isn't just distraction, it's a loop. One that starts with ambition and ends in paralysis. Not because you lack willpower, but because everything around you keeps resetting your brain. Your phone, your workspace, your habits, they've all become silent signals pulling you away from clarity. You don't fail because you're weak. You fail because your environment was built for fragmentation, not focus. No one taught you how to design mental structure. You've been trying to discipline your way through chaos. But discipline doesn't work without a system that holds it. And this pattern you're trapped in, it's not random. Your brain is responding exactly the way it was trained to. Let's explore why, and how that training can be rewritten. Your brain isn't sabotaging you, it's protecting you, the only way it knows how. For thousands of years, it's been trained to conserve energy, avoid risk, and repeat what feels safe and familiar. So when you're surrounded by noise, overstimulation, and endless choices, your brain doesn't fight, it retreats. It takes the shortcut, scroll, delay, pause, repeat. Not because you're weak, but because your biology is doing what it was designed to do. That's not a flaw, that's structure. The limbic system, your brain's emotional command center, is constantly chasing what feels good now. Not what's meaningful, not what's essential, just what relieves pressure. That's why the habits you most want to break are the ones your brain clings to the hardest. It's not personal, it's predictive. Think of your mind like a river. It flows where the path is easiest, even if that path leads nowhere. And every time you repeat a habit, it deepens that riverbed. You can't force the current to change direction with willpower alone. You have to dig a new channel. That's what neuroplasticity allows. Your brain can rewire itself, not through pressure, but through consistent signals. Repetition, simplicity, environment. Every time you create a space for clarity and repeat a focused behavior inside it, you're teaching your brain a new pattern. That's not motivation, that's programming. So no, you don't need to try harder. You need to train differently. You need a structure that teaches your mind where to go when it wants to run. Now that you understand how your brain was shaped, let's give it something powerful to reshape it, starting now. I want to give you something powerful and surprisingly simple. A ritual, a signal, a mental anchor. I call it the reset breath. Not a technique, a turning point. It's the smallest unit of clarity you can build and the first step to rewriting a noisy system. It's not about performance, it's about presence. The reset breath isn't a hack, it's a message to your brain. We're changing the script. Here's your challenge, and it starts in the next 10 minutes. Find a quiet place, no distractions. Sit upright, place both feet on the ground. Now close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold it for 2. Then exhale through your mouth, not fast, not forced, for 6 full seconds. As you exhale, silently trace an invisible line in the air with your finger, left to right, as if closing a tab in your mind. Do this 3 times. Then, without speaking, ask yourself, what is the one task I choose to honor today? Write it on a blank piece of paper. 1 word, 1 action. That's your anchor. Place it somewhere visible. Repeat this ritual tomorrow, and again, and again. Why does this work? Because behavior doesn't change through pressure, it changes through pattern. Every time you repeat this sequence, you are laying down a new neurological path. The breath tells your limbic system, pause. The gesture signals your brain, focus. The word creates structure, and structure reshapes the system. This is neuroplasticity in motion, not a theory, a training. You are not just doing an exercise, you are teaching your brain what comes next. So start today, not when things are perfect, not when you feel ready. With this small breath, you send a clear message. My mind is no longer a battlefield, it's becoming a structure. You've seen it now with different eyes. The chaos wasn't random. The guilt wasn't weakness. It was structure, missing. You saw how your brain isn't betraying you, it's obeying patterns. And some of those patterns were never yours to begin with. They were built by noise, routine, and habits that slowly took the wheel. But here you are, still here. You didn't land on this video by accident, and you didn't stay without reason. Every breath you reframe, every tiny ritual you repeat, is a signal to your nervous system. We're choosing clarity now. You're not waiting for a better time. You've already started. And if today helped you understand what blocks your mind, the next step is learning how to free it, with structure. If in the last episode you saw how mental noise silently hijacks your focus, today you've realized something deeper. The habits that drain your mind often wear the face of normal. Change My Mind is the bridge between that awareness and actual change. It's not just a course, it's a guided system to redesign your mental environment, upgrade your daily rhythm, and build a brain that knows how to focus without burning out. If you're tired of feeling stuck in the same loops, of starting strong, falling off, and blaming yourself, this is your next step. Not perfection, not pressure, just the right structure finally. The link is in the description, and this program is only available through this channel. Click now to join Change My Mind and begin designing the mental system your life is waiting for. And if this brought clarity, share it with someone caught in the same noise. Comment below, what habit do you feel most ready to rewrite, starting today? In our next episode, how to master any skill with strategic mental focus, we'll unlock the hidden formula behind sustainable deep learning. I'm Marcus Voss, specialist in mental clarity, focus and cognitive structure. And your next chapter starts now.